And here comes one of my favorites.
We've been waiting to see the superstar face off against the champ for a while, and tonight we're going to see if he has what it takes.
Well, I'm sure when he got word he's facing the champ, he wasn't too thrilled to find out it's a non-title match.
We'll see if that disappointment has provided him with even more spit and vinegar here, Corey.
And already asserting his imposing stature from the other side of the ring is Wwe2k25.
I gotta say, Oba is one of those once-in-a-lifetime generational talents. A man his size has no business being that agile, yet here he is. We all know that he's here to rule over the WWE, and I don't think it's wise for anyone to stand in his way.
Constant pressure stacking on top of Femi here.
Oba has to start volleying back somehow. Military press! Ooh!
Oh, unloading a big kick to the back. He could be starting to really struggle in this match.
I'm sure bodies are aching here, but I don't think the towel's getting thrown in.
A chance to win it here. Early kick out, referee right on top of the action.
Able to get that shoulder up so quickly. What a statement. Boom! Scorpion death drop.
Taking on their opponent, looking to step through. Deathlock!
Look at the torque. Got this one locked in extra tight. This might be it.
We're either going to hear a getting to the ropes and luckily getting out of this submission.
Ow!
Oh, I heard a snap.
Crackle. Pop.
Measured kick to the vertebrae. Ooh, strong kick. Connecting with a sharp elbow.
Constant pressure stacking on top of Femi here.
Oba has to start volleying back somehow.
Double leg takedown, could be looking for a submission here. Can they step through? Yes.
And the sharpshooter is in. Pain just painted all across his face right now.
Struggling to fight out. Can he survive?
He has nowhere to go. Tap. He taps.
A lot of good action in that one. Here's another look.
Here is your winner,
And it's CM Punk looking to get the job done here in singles action.
CM Punk has always been all about proving the haters and the naysayers wrong, and tonight should be no different. He may be brash, he may be opinionated, but there's a reason Punk calls himself the best in the world. And there's no doubt he's going to remind people why tonight.
Yeah, Byron, and there's a reason the entire WWE Universe chants his name everywhere we go. Like it or not, CM Punk is undeniable.
And then we've got Sami Zayn in the other corner. And no matter the odds, we know Sami is going to fight with everything he's got.
I hate to agree with you, Saxton, but you're right. It's never a wise move to bet against Sami.
Ouch. Big kick right to the gut. These attacks are chipping away at him.
Yeah, watching CM Punk aggressively work the opposition.
Corey, how much of a challenge is it dealing with a cunning superstar like Sami Zayn?
Well, the one thing about Sami Zayn is that he really knows how to utilize the entirety of the ring. If you want to have a chance at getting the win here, your best bet is to cut the ring in half. You really want to use your power and keep Sami close.
Neck breaker.
Very nice.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Someone's taking my advice. Keeping Sami close and not letting him get rolling.
Top rope.
Flying elbow drop.
Here he goes for the win. What a win. How impressed were you guys?
I was incredibly impressed by this superstar who...
Oh, hang on, gentlemen. This superstar has entered the chat. A great deal of history between these two, and tensions are rising.
And you've got to come into this triple threat with a different mindset than any other match.
Well, contending with multiple opponents really makes you think in a cerebral manner. Do you focus on one opponent or wait for an opening and capitalize? Lots of ways to approach this fight.
Legs into a cover. He puts an end to the pin attempt there. Enziguri!
Went for the springboard and missed.
What a counter! Now step up Enziguri.
In a match with no disqualifications, you really want to lean into that stipulation. You have to use every attack you have that's normally against the rules. If you're not going to use the situation to your advantage, you've already lost.
That's very sound advice for any no DQ situation, Corey.
Just punishing the leg.
Leg trapped. Looking for the heel hook stretch.
Ooh, that's going to hurt. Now step up Enziguri. Ooh. Boom. What a shot.
She saw that coming.
Looks like she's heading back into the ring.
The 110th Street Slam. The temple's getting rattled.
Guevara doesn't seem as composed after that attack.
Lyra looked as brutal as ever on that exchange. Taken to the outside. Terrible looking fall there. She's produced a sledgehammer. She is aiming to cause serious bodily harm.
Valkyria gets countered. Valkyria retaliates. Not that club. Cha-ching. Step up Enziguri. DeVille's struggling to defend herself.
Full focus from Lyra Valkyria.
Leg drop DDT.
Face first. Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine. Ooh.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. Here she goes, sliding back into the ring.
Ooh, nice takedown.
Cover. Is it enough? Gets the shoulder up.
Clearly, she's still got a lot of fight left in her.
Sonya making that look almost effortless. Really wrenching it.
Settling on the kendo stick. No good can come from this.
Lyra Valkyria powering up her opponent.
And now down with a right wing.
This is troublesome Vauqueville.
Shoulders down.
Stopping the ref's count there.
A quick reversal from her. Oh, running enziguri right in the ear. Nice running crossbody. And now Valkyria looks in control.
Deville needs to be resourceful in this situation.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring. Oh! Oh! Wiped out with the crossbody. Is it enough? Is this the end? And she thwarts the pin attempt and won.
She is still in this fight.
Ooh! Nasty kick.
Look at this. Snap suplex. Going right into the pin attempt.
Kick out just before 2.
Wow, I thought this was over.
Lyra Valkyria powering up her opponent. Nightwing connects.
Lyra Valkyria got all of her.
Step up enziguri.
She has her down for the count. Got it. Seize the opportunity in this triple threat match.
Triple threats always deliver 3 times the action, and that one was no exception. Take a look.
Here is your winner, Lyra Valkyria.
What a performance. Jey's ready for one-on-one action here tonight, and love or hate Yeet, you can't deny that Jey's been on quite the roll as of late.
There's no denying that main event Jey Uso has the hot hand, Cole. After all, the WWE Universe can't get enough of him. Every time Jey's in the ring, he proves he's his own man. More than ready to carve his own path in this business. You don't have to like Jey, but you sure as hell better learn to respect him.
Jey's over.
He's working hard to earn that respect, and tonight should be no different.
And then there's Dirty Dom. No low he won't sink to, no shortcut he won't try to take.
Green is a very ugly color on you, Saxton. A self-made superstar like Dirty Dom is used to people doubting him. This is a man who thrives under adversity, who always picks himself up by his bootstraps. Kids, watch this match and take notes. Dirty Dom is a lucha legend you should aspire to be like.
So, Corey, how do you contend with a dirtbag like Dominic Mysterio in the ring? Because for all his faults, he does have the in-ring skills to keep him one step ahead.
Faint praise, Cole, but I'll say, like father, like son. It's all about grounding Dom. Take Dom's legs out from under him. If you take away Dom's mobility, he's going to have a hard time getting going.
Able to evade the clothesline, looking for a pinning combination. Shoulders are down.
Oh, flips the leverage, shoulders down.
Reverse the leverage and into a pin.
Kick out before the refs count.
A little closer to getting the pinfall there, but this is still anybody's fight. He manages to slip out of the way.
And again, ripping off his old man with a 619.
There's that innate lucha style from Mysterio.
Look at the high splash by Dominic Mysterio. Jay is down and out.
And that'll about do it, folks. Some superstars doing what they do best. Here are the highlights.
Here's your winner, Dirty.
And it looks like a full-blown brawl has broken out.
You want to fight him? You get a fight.
This was in the books, and the tenacious Irish Ace is ready to lock up. JD uses his tremendous speed and strength to torture opponents.
JD's the type of evil where after he beats you, he puts you in his rearview mirror just so he can drop it in reverse and go as fast as he can.
There's no luck of the Irish here. This man's a psychopath who can tear you apart in the ring.
And here's Kofi Kingston, always ready to go. No doubt we're about to see some high-risk offense from Kofi, and maybe, unfortunately, a little twerking.
Going down with a leg drop.
Oh, that hurt to the spine. Picking the spot. And Kofi experienced a bit of a pushback to his desired frenetic pace there. Discouraging results for Kofi. And McDuck There's the bell, and we have Becky Lynch set for action here.
Such a long list of accomplishments for Becky, and she's nowhere near done yet. Completely revolutionizing women's wrestling has definitely solidified her as a surefire Hall of Famer.
Not just a revolution, Corey, but an evolution as well. Few superstars can even dream of the staying power that Lynch has achieved.
And then there's Bayley, a truly elite competitor. It's incredible the kind of sustained greatness Bayley has had in this constantly changing industry.
Yeah, others come and go, but Bayley has remained a steadfast presence at the highest levels of WWE.
Corey, got any advice for Becky Lynch in this one? Anything you think Becky really needs to focus on here?
Above all else, Becky needs to remember who she is. Remember that she is the man. Sure, once upon a time, Becky was the scrappy underdog, but that hasn't been the case for a long time. Becky's a top dog around here, and the best thing she can do in the ring is act like it.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
Bayley's gaining the upper hand.
Lynch is getting a taste of Bayley's mean streak.
Getting set up in the corner now. This is just establishing dominance.
Oh, what a stop right to the chest. Are you kidding me?
Here it is!
Belly to belly.
That's how a role model does it. Take notes, moron.
Kick to the gut by Bayley. And there's the rose plant.
Lynch is done.
Turning it into a pin for the win. What, only two?
Becky wanted everything her opposition could throw at her, and I think Lynch just survived the biggest artillery there was to offer.
And after a devastating move like that, Bayley now having to contend with the fact.
Double underhook. Sit out into the armbar. The focused attack on the arm. Not a good situation.
Going to be hard.
She fights her way out of the armbar.
Boom! A forearm smack. Momentum is running away from Becky fast.
Becky's fighting spirit needs to cause a change here.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. And Bayley connected nicely there. Things have gotten worse for Becky Lynch. She could be out of this match.
If she can turn things around here, I'll be speechless.
Dropping the elbow.
Bayley, shot to the win for the rose plant.
Isn't enough for Bayley.
Follows up, shoulders down. 2. An emphatic victory. We've got some highlights from the last one queued up. Here we go.
Here is your winner, Bayley.
Oro Mensah looking confident right now, looking to get a big win here.
Oro Mensah has no problem proving himself over and over again. People may want to doubt him or his ability to get things done, but Oro feeds off of that doubt. He uses it as fuel to prove people wrong and even embarrass them.
Yeah, Oro Mensah loves to remind people just why they should never underestimate him.
And I'm sure Tony D'Angelo is already scheming his way to victory here.
Saxon, he just wants to provide for his family. If he has to scheme to do so, then so be it. The Don does what he has to do in order to get the job done. And that's just the way it is.
Ouch. Oh, the arm taking the brunt of that.
And Mensah looked rocked after that.
And Tony D living up to his reputation, sending a direct message there.
Oro is unable to stop this string of offense.
You can't expect any sympathy from D'Angelo here. Maneuvers out of the way. Poorly timed offense there.
Wicked chop block.
MCL and ACL could have major damage, possibly the fibula. Excellent strategy there.
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Oh, kick right to the back. And Tony is really dialed in right now.
Mensah is being subjugated to a beatdown.
And you really have to keep your head on a swivel when you're facing off against Tony D'Angelo.
That's an understatement, Cole. We know the Don is someone who isn't afraid to get his hands dirty, but he's also someone you can frustrate and eventually cause to make mistakes. So just keep at it.
Looking to explore things ringside now.
He'll take things into the ring. Smart, attacking the arm. Arm trap. Nice Northern Lights suplex. Gets driven into the corner. Vicious shoulder tackle in the corner. My God, enough! What's D'Angelo got planned? Planted down across the back. Does that finish a roll off?
It is enough. Finally, it's over.
That match deserves another look, folks.
Here is your winner.
Here comes a collection of shooting stars with unlimited potential.
There's no stopping the metaphor.
That's the bell, and this match is officially underway. Metaphor looking to get the W here in this one.
A collection of out-of-this-world talents. That is Metaphor. They clearly have all the personality and all the swagger, but don't forget that Metaphor can get it done in the ring.
Yeah, Corey, you never want to bet against the Metaphor crew. They have a habit of surprising everyone.
And then we have the accomplished team of Fatal Influence staring them down from the other side of the ring.
Since joining forces, these women have seemed unstoppable, accomplished in their own right. This formation has seen them become even more dominant in the ring. At this point, I don't think anything is going to be able to prevent Fatal Influence from reaching the top. Connects on the kick.
And Fallon Henley is taking control.
Jakara's arsenal is being taken away.
Oh, what a kick.
Ooh. And stays one step ahead.
Knew what Jakara had coming. Wait a minute. What's the manager doing under the apron?
Grabbing an item from under the ring is perfectly within the duties of being a manager.
Suplexes, slams, and bombs are all painful, but being slapped like that is humiliating.
You would know, Saxton.
Oh, jaw-shattering.
Ooh, the forearm connects. Incredible suplex. Look at that.
Lash is out. That's it. Shoulders down. She might have it.
Makes the cover. And here's another peek at some of the more memorable parts of the match.
Here are your winners.
Lexus King looking to prove he's not a loose cannon, that he's his own man.
That's right, Cole. Lexus King is one of one, and a man trying to do things the right way, whether his peers believe him or not. But like they say, heavy is the head that wears the crown.
I can understand why King's peers aren't quick to trust him, but if he can keep putting in the work, eventually the results will come.
Going for the early cover.
A kick out. This one's not over yet.
Probably knew that wasn't going to be enough at this stage, but every time you cover your opponent, you make them kick out. Every kick out exerts energy.
Debilitating.
Man.
The arm absorbing the damage. Looking at Lexus King here, do you see any obvious vulnerabilities in his ring game that could be exploited?
Well, I think you could easily take advantage of King's habit for charging head first into a fight. In some ways it's a strength, but it also means King can be easily baited into a bad situation. Taunt King and you'll get him to overextend himself.
Good kick.
Kick to the back.
That just knocked him a bit off balance.
An eruption of offense from King.
Using the elbow as a weapon. Oh, look who's on his way. A bit confusing as well, but no confusion now. He knows he's here.
The distraction.
Connects. Saw it coming.
Oh, clothesline.
And Lexus is in control.
This has become all King.
Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick. Open the leg.
Vicious fisherman driver.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now.
No one can. Lexus King looking to set it up.
Uh-oh. And he retaliates.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense. Oh, what a clothesline.
Returning to the ring now.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Joe facing a beatdown.
This can't be how Joe envisioned.
Incoming.
What a splash!
Man, oh man.
Middle rope. Oof, nobody home. Ooh, oof.
Has him up for the power slam. Instead delivers the inverted DDT. What a shot.
Elbow right to the back of the neck. He can't seem to find any answer here.
This could be the defining moment of this match for him. What does he do now?
Still
Again. Yikes. I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Here we go.
Whoa, look out. That's going to be on highlight reels for a long time.
incredible courage to even attempt that.
Oh. Oh, that last shot did major damage. Blood's running down his face.
Making way toward the top rope. From the top. Elbow drop. Good Lord.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning.
Lex is king. Looking to set it up. Has the arms trapped.
It's the coronation.
Joe Coffey on his last breath.
2. Finally, it's over. These gentlemen get after it. Here are the highlights.
Here is your winner,
Getting underway here with Axiom, a superstar whose agility is just on another level.
And Axiom elevates his agility further by knowing all the angles inside the ring. Axiom knows how to bounce off the ropes, explode off the turnbuckles, and just build up dizzying speed.
Yeah, try as you might, it often seems like Axiom just cannot be contained.
At 6'5" and more than 270 pounds, Duke Hudson isolates his opponents, then rocks them with his power, often causing severe skeletal compression.
If Duke's coming at you full force, you better get out of the way. When Duke's in the zone, few men his size are better.
There's an old saying I just made up. Big man do big man things. If I'm Duke Hudson, I'm taking my 6'5" frame and throwing my weight around in this one. I'm being a bully in that ring. We know Duke knows how to do that.
Yeah, that's not exactly the person Duke Hudson wants to be anymore, Corey, but I can't deny it could be useful strategy here.
Stomped to the belly.
He's looking fairly drained.
It speaks to the intensity of this match. It has been a very rough affair so far.
Nice takedown. Stack them up. A great counter and a cover.
Hold on. He stops the count.
Oh, my Lord. What contact.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Getting positioned on the top rope.
Uh-oh, look at this. This is going to be bad. This is not going to be for the weak of heart. Up to the top turnbuckle.
Spanish fly from the top.
Huge. 2. Stopping the ref's counting 2.
What do you have to do to put this guy away? Axiom finds the golden ratio.
That could put Duke down for good.
I think the fuse has been lit here, guys.
I'm not quite sure what. Why did they?
No. Somebody stop this.
Now the referee's been chased out of the ring, and this is going to get ugly. Real ugly.
Oh, look who's here.
This is absolute chaos.
Let's hear what Williams has to say.
Oh, it seems like he's really fired up.
So is this crowd. A determined Trick Williams looking to wipe that cocky grin off of Ethan Page tonight.
Trick can try all he wants to whoop Page, but El Ego always has a plan, Cole. There's no way he comes into this match, comes into a hostile environment without having cooked up something brilliant. Page is planning to whoop that Trick once again. Believe me.
Yeah, well, we have to believe that Trick's familiar too, Corey.
The pinpoint kick to the back. Boom! Boom! What a kick!
Stinging kick.
And it looked like Page didn't quite expect that.
And that'll show people what Williams is made of.
Ethan in a bit of danger.
Page is getting cut off at the knees at every turn.
Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm. Oh, shit. Finds it.
And a stop to the gut, too.
Elbow drop. Trick continues to maintain the advantage.
Trick showing that edge.
From the top. He fails to connect. Roll up here. And easily kicks out of the count.
He couldn't make much of that pin attempt.
Just ejected from the ring.
Ethan even more determined now than ever.
Ooh, right to the face. He's been put through the ringer tonight.
At this point in the match, you have to expect to be run down.
Corey, what's Ethan Page going to look to do here to maintain?
Trick Williams off the ropes. Ethan's in a terrible predicament.
Lately, things have been a tad heated between these competitors.
Yeah, this could develop into a pretty serious rivalry if it keeps escalating.
Maybe they'll squash the beef here, and now...
Schoolboy blind to put this one away.
No good. The rope stopped the pin.
Oh, there's some gouging going on.
Oh, that's unnecessary.
Snapmare.
Big knee.
And Williams now looking for the pinfall. It's over. All in a night's work.
Here is your winner, Trick Williams.
LA Knight is ready, and this one's official. Knight is out here not just to grab the spotlight, but to take what he thinks is rightfully his.
At one point, Knight's dream of competing in WWE seemed like just a figment of Knight's imagination.
Now Knight is making up for lost time, and as he says, taking out the trash.
And on the other side of the ring, ready to kick their opponent in the mouth, is Jimmy Uso.
When Jimmy launches an attack, you don't know how far he's willing to go to beat you.
All right, Corey, what does Jimmy Uso need to do here to secure himself the win?
Besides landing a flurry of super kicks, I think Jimmy needs to be in total control of the tempo. If he's dictating the rhythm of this match and forcing the opposition to keep up with him, he'll be in a good spot.
Back and forth we go.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Oof. Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Oh! Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags. And into the corner he goes.
Look ringside now, guys. This man is doing something very suspicious.
Ooh! Boom! Running hip attack. A merciless assault by Uso.
This could just be the start of his...
Uso.
What an impact.
A terribly risky move, and it did not pay off.
Icarus could have done it better.
Knight might be looking to fly.
Flying.
He's quick to get out of the way there.
That misstep could have cost them this match entirely.
A hard landing for sure.
And he comes in under the ropes now.
Forearm club. Taking a moment to...
LA Knight with BFT.
LA Knight with a big-time move. I was not expecting that from him at this point.
I can't tell if it's anger in the eyes of the fact that he hasn't finished this, or if it's disbelief that
Top rope. Splash. Isn't enough to put Knight away.
And that's all she wrote.
These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, Jake.
We're kicking this thing off with one of the most dominant tag teams in the world, the Big LG and the Machine Gun.
Whether you know them as the Good Brothers, the OC, or simply Anderson and Gallows, you do know who they are. By now, we all know it's all about that magic killer, the 1, 2, 3, and the just too sweet.
It's certainly a recipe that has proved very fruitful for them time and time again.
But they're facing a team with endless reserves of fighting spirit. DIY. We know Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano will fight with every fiber of their being.
Their heart's well documented, and Gargano and Ciampa will fight until the final beat.
Whoa! Drop kick all the way to the outside. Ouch.
Uses the edge of the knee.
As her opponent... Down and...
Oh, an arm breaker. That kind of force in the arm can have lingering effects.
What a shot.
Gargano perhaps realizing there that he's not the only one with some fight in this matchup. Gargano is finding himself at a disadvantage.
I can't dispute Anderson's strategy right now.
Stiff kick.
Oh, Gargano's been busted open.
To the arm. Bam! Gargano keeps him at bay.
Talk about dismantling your opponent.
Oh, man. Oof. Look at this. Just stomp after stomp after stomp. The proverbial mud hole has been stomped, and now it's time to walk it dry. And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Turning the tables. An uppercut. That'll cost some teeth. Carl is attacking from every angle.
Johnny needs to decipher a solution to this situation fast.
Tag, here we go.
Arm extended, tags his teammate in.
Double leg takedown. Gonna stack them up here. Oh, wait a minute. Turns the leverage. What reflexes. Looking for the beautiful. Might sneak one. And a kick out before the count even begins.
Not getting a 2 count at this point has to be frustrating.
What a hit from Gallows. That was almost a knockout. A back elbow.
Back elbow. What a corkscrew shoulder tackle. Oh, putting focus on the arm here.
Strong kick. And Ciampa is the one having some pain inflicted on him.
Gallows' offensive wherewithal was on point. Unleashing a barrage on their opponent.
And off the tag is Carl Anderson.
Big elbow drop.
The arm getting pummeled.
Oh, my goodness.
And that was an efficient form of offense with that move.
And repeated impacts like that will weaken you mentally as much as it does physically.
Oh, ouch. Right on the arm. Disheartening situation for the Blackheart.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Carl.
Being placed in the corner here.
Tag made, the OC. Uh-oh, perhaps looking to put an end to this with the Magic Killer. Tommaso Ciampa hit hard. Boom, boom. Deep into the match, this could end it. Comes out on top in this tag team match.
Here's a few clips from the last match for us.
Here are your winners, the Team Up.
We'll start things off with BFAT, really someone who has all the tools and confidence to become a major player here in WWE.
You look at pure athletes like Trish Stratus in China. They took what they had and molded it into a new environment. BFAT is very much in that same school.
The ceiling is very high for this young woman.
But just across the way, we have the incomparable Jade Cargill, looking as formidable as ever.
Jade's constantly redefining what it means to be a powerhouse in WWE. It's not just impressive, it's glamorous, it's inspirational, and it's undeniable. And that's what Jade Cargill is all about.
Ooh! Oh, man, what a strong kick.
It's going to be agonizing for the arm. Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
Ow. Boom. Dodges out of the way.
Go behind.
German 9.
Boom. That puts her on the offensive.
Taking out the arm, great strategy.
And Cargill looked out of her element on that one.
Tremendous confidence from B-Fab there.
And Corey, I'll toss a softball your way. Do you think Jade Cargill has what it takes to get the job done here tonight?
Without a doubt, Cole. Jade Cargill's a 1 in a million talent, and she proves that every time she steps into the ring. If the intimidation factor doesn't give her the edge here, then how about her power game? Or her crazy athleticism? Jade's gifted in so many ways, and all of those ways can lead her straight to the W.
Oh, a weakening arm breaker. A burst of offense from B-Fab.
B-Fab is executing everything she wants. Absolutely spectacular.
What is B-Fab forming here?
Neck breaker. That can finish Cargill off.
Something cashing in on that effort.
There's two. Almost had her, but she gets the shoulder up.
Ooh! 2 fists full of hair. This can't be legal. Win at any cost.
She's looking even worse for wear now.
These are the moments professionals train for. When you are at your breaking point.
Caught in a bad spot. Oh, right to the throat.
B-Fab with a step ahead. Able to save herself there.
Slammed down.
Shot to the back.
Well-placed elbow drop.
Isolating the arm.
Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
Connects with the kick. Oh, what a kick. Oh, kick right to the spine.
I don't know if Cargill can withstand much more of this.
And Cargill's looking for a solution.
Oh, solid kick across the back. Once more, setting it up. Neck breaker. Fab is just about to finish this. Oh, going right into the pin.
And that's a big win right there. And I'm going to check on
Oh, hold up. This superstar.
No, come on, this is uncalled for.
Now, what does this prove?
Candice LeRae is a textbook example of looks can be deceiving. As sweet and harmless as she may seem in the ring, she's anything but.
She's the poison pixie for a reason, Cole. This pint-sized powerhouse is cunning. She's intense. She's no pushover.
You underestimate Candice LeRae at your own risk.
And then there's Nia Jax, who's all about getting results. That might mean she has to rough some people up in the back or squash someone in the ring. Whatever it takes for Nia to destroy anyone standing in the way of her and her goals.
I just know that I wouldn't want to be one of those people.
Cranked around into a neck breaker.
And she quickly turned that around.
The path to victory for Nia Jax couldn't be simpler here. She just has to steamroll the opposition. There's no time for holding back or playing it safe. If she mercilessly unleashes her full power, I don't see how she can be stopped.
It's true that Jax's power is incredibly intimidating. Your straightforward strategy could be all it takes here.
Candice LeRae is going all out. Nia's struggling, but still capable of a comeback.
What the heck is this manager doing looking under the ring? He can't be acting like this.
From Candice is absolutely driving her now.
Candice LeRae gotta figure out a way out of this one or it could be over.
This is painful to watch. Don't know how she's gonna survive.
Man, just trying to shift her hip. She does. And a right hand, and there's the break.
Gets clobbered with the axe handle.
Nia's getting picked apart here.
Gonna be tough to slow Candice down now.
Oh, step up enziguri.
Sky high.
All the way to the outside.
Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent.
Tossed back into the ring.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught.
Stomping the arm. And here comes Mrs. Wrestling.
Though I don't see Nia struggling much longer.
Oh, that's got to sting your back.
Candice LeRae looking to cinch it in. Here it comes.
Crossface applied.
How in the world can you get Nia in a submission hold?
I didn't think we'd see it, but I think we could see the impossible. Nia could tap out.
She's tapping. She taps out. It's over. And here's a look back at some of the action from the previous match.
Here is your winner, Candice LeRae.
This rivalry is blood deep. Roman's dad, Sika, fought Cody's father, the American Dream, many times. Roman and Cody first clashed at Battleground, but WrestleMania has linked them together forever.
The world stood still when Roman and Cody united as a team for one night only, but that reaffirmed to Roman that Cody is the obstacle in his way.
The OTC possesses power and precision and an unrelenting drive to wipe out Cody Rhodes from WWE. Roman is not complete until he destroys the American Nightmare. A bionic elbow.
A relentless attack being brought to Roman.
Cody has that fire in his eyes, and Roman has no answer. Ooh!
Athletically and in terms of skill, Cody Rhodes really seems like the complete package. That doesn't leave an opponent much room to find the advantage.
Oh, it certainly does. Doesn't make it easy, but Rhodes isn't unbeatable in the ring. My recommendation would be to push this match in directions Cody doesn't want to go. Get savage, get chaotic. Make Cody uncomfortable by not letting him take control of this match.
And the Tribal Chief really having to acknowledge the offense directed right at him at this point.
I don't think either one has the edge at this point, though. What an incredible moonsault.
An impressive sequence from Cody.
Roman keeps getting cut off at the pass.
Rhodes with a double underhook.
Pedigree by Rhodes.
I still think Rhodes is going to need more to topple Roman. Rhodes has his opponent. There's crossroads. And that took Reigns down.
And right away into the pin. 2 count. Oh my, that was close.
Reigns able to get his shoulder up. And I don't know how many more times he can do that tonight.
Disbelief on the face of the American Nightmare. What's he going to have to do to put this away? What an interception.
Into a dragon screw leg whip.
Reigns comes up short on that attack.
Oh, man.
Reigns is getting dismantled.
Here, continued offense courtesy of Cody Rhodes. Nothing's going to stop him.
Cody is picking the opposition apart.
Roman has to wake up and get going in a hurry.
Debilitating attack on the leg.
Oh, working on the arm.
Ooh. Down hard.
Cody Rhodes hooks his opponent.
Looking to put his opponent on Dream Street. Crossroads.
There's 2. They have every right to be happy about the victory in this match. Hard fought as they come. Huge win.
Yeah, there were some moments there where I wasn't. Oh, hold on a second.
Hang on. Oh, you can cut the tension in here with a knife.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for
the son of a dream, the American Nightmare.
Michael, a man who redefined himself away from WWE and is now a main event star.
This is the man who ended Roman Reigns' historical 1,316-day reign as undisputed WWE champion. Some might say Cody finished the story.
And now the American Nightmare sits atop the mountain as the new leader in our industry.
All eyes are on Cody Rhodes. He knows every match is a must-win now.
Well, Rhodes has proven he can win the big one. And now Cody looks ready to create a new chapter in the Rhodes family legend.
Cody knows that life doesn't always have happy endings, but he always fights with everything he has.
The American Nightmare has proven that when hard times come around, he's ready to face them head on.
And he has kept the spirit of the American dream alive.
Introducing the challenger. From New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest. And his opponent, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
The unification of the World Championship and WWE Championship in 2000. When brands emerge in WWE, you get a title match like this. The Undisputed Championship is on the line, ladies and gentlemen.
And undisputed is the operative word here. There will be no doubt that the winner here is one of the best in the business.
Oh, great wherewithal there.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
Oh, man.
Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm.
Oh, the elbow drop. Knee crusher.
And again.
Nothing's going to stop it. Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here.
See. drop.
And a stomp to the gut.
Corey, got any tips for Damian Priest in this one? What's the big man need to focus on here?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, Cole. Priest needs to be the punishment we know him to be here, and that means relying on what brought him to the dance. Priest the advantage here.
Cody Rhodes is just having his way here.
Yeah, Priest needs to shift wherever his focus is over to the task at hand.
Hoisting their opponent. Up into a glam slam.
Great ring awareness saved him. The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count. Oof. Cody retaliates. The way this rivalry is heating up, guys, hopefully cooler heads will ultimately prevail.
Yeah, the jabs, the disrespect. Things have definitely escalated over the past couple of weeks.
Cody, pedigree delivered.
Big-time move from the American Nightmare.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring. He's looking to go high risk from the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me? Cody sizing him up, getting ready.
The American Nightmare nails the crossroads.
The champ delivering when it counts.
2. Oh, shoulder up before 3.
That's how much winning this title means. To give everything you've got. I don't know how much you can have left after that, but you've got to be impressed.
Looks like Cody is going to have to readjust, maybe strategize here. He thought that was it.
Rhodes looking to end this.
Devastating maneuver by the champion. Turning it into the pin.
2.
Add one more day to the reign of the American Nightmare.
These guys gave everyone their money's worth. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, and the following
The bell rings, and we are set for a United States Championship battle in this triple threat match. Danger looming everywhere. With Michin, Elektra Lopez, and Chelsea Green.
The mind of the champion must be going a mile a minute, wondering what's the best strategy in this situation.
If you're the champ, you need to make an alliance of some sort. Does you no favors if you're the main focus in this match. You want to make it a one-on-one and make sure that you're not the odd competitor out. In the corner now, she doesn't want to stay there.
I don't know if Lopez can withstand much more of this.
Lopez's defenses are being mowed down.
Brutal club.
Byron, what kind of mindset do you need going into a no DQ match?
You have to be prepared to do things you normally wouldn't even contemplate. No disqualifications means you have to do everything you can to get the win, or else your opponent will first.
Oh, man! Ouch! Damage starting to affect the challenger.
Yeah, and you can see the intensity growing with Green.
And Green is going full tilt here.
Big time offense from Chelsea.
Double knee face breaker. Back into the ring she comes. That turns it around for Elektra.
Elektra able to take a stand there.
Yeah, Lopez's survival instincts are taking over.
Wow, what agility.
Shoulders down. Championship on the line. Forces the shoulder up after two. What does she have to do to put her away?
I'm asking myself the same question. I have no idea.
Chelsea Green.
With the arm, pretty her.
The champ taking care of business here.
What a shot. Things not going well for Elektra.
Lopez's defenses are being mowed down.
Lots of damage under the challenger now.
I mean, at this point in a triple threat, you could be a lot worse off.
Punishing boot. The champ with the cover.
That's it. The champ stays the champ.
Let's look back on the action from the last match.
Here is your winner.
Power, perhaps?
Yeah, Michael. The power of positivity is in full effect courtesy of the New Day. You know, nothing keeps these guys down. It's probably their best attribute as competitors.
Very true. New Day does love to roll with the punches. They'll have a lot to roll with tonight.
And they've got problems on their hands in the form of the Judgment Day. The numbers game, sneak attacks, outside interference. You never know what dirty tricks the Judgment Day will pull on you.
Dirty tricks? I think you mean savvy tactics. Judgment Day is a smart and well-organized bunch who know that winning is worth any price. They don't let anything stand in their way, not even the rule book.
Overhead kick finds the mark.
And it looks like the New Day lost a bit of that focus there. Boom!
Look out!
Somersault plunge out of the floor.
Threw caution to the wind, and it paid off big time.
And now gets tossed into the ring. Misses the target. And wait a minute, what's the manager doing under the apron?
This is why it's good to have a manager. It's good to have an ally who wants you to win as badly as you do and will introduce any tool to produce victory.
Whoa, leaping through the air.
Kingston running into some trouble, guys.
Finn is reaching that other level.
Driven down with an elbow to the heart.
Boom.
Climbing up to the top, looking to go high risk. From the top.
Piercing elbow.
And Kofi hit with some true offensive adversity right there.
This has been an arduous tag match, but you could be in much worse shape. The only word that comes to
Now they're looking for lift-off. Big problem for Kofi Kingston. Boom.
going in for the win here.
And they score the win. What a tag match.
Whenever tag team is on the docket, the mayhem multiplies. Here's the proof.
here are your winners.
Who's going to lay claim to the world?
The Intercontinental Championship held by over a dozen WWE Hall of Famers. The likes of Stone Cold Steve Austin, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart.
Well, that title symbolizes the workhorse of WWE.
But certainly has a history of being the largest stepping stone any individual can climb. Known to put superstars on the map. All facts that these men know very well. Gaining some more control here, pushing their opponent to the corner.
Boom, what impact!
Oh, what an axe handle.
Destructive use of the knee. He knew what was coming there. Shoulder, that's gotta hurt. Counter from the Celtic Warrior. Return fire on the Celtic Warrior.
Crash landing, powerbomb. Crashing down like that, having the wind knocked out of you, never a good time for that to happen.
You have to admit, that was a smart bit of offense, cutting their opponent down to size like that. A fire has been lit inside a breaker.
Yeah, Sheamus is getting beaten down.
Sheamus, of course, is quite the accomplished competitor. I can only imagine it's got to be overwhelming to step into the ring with him.
Obviously, Cole, but we all know that Sheamus can be hot-headed, which is why a smart opponent needs to let cooler heads prevail. That's how you find the openings to take advantage against the Celtic Warrior.
Pure spell.
The champ might have just sealed things. Oh, man, this might be it.
There's two. He manages to kick out. What strength.
I don't believe it. How did the challenger survive that?
By the skin of their teeth. And don't expect the champ to start going easy on him now.
And Breaker has to be wondering just what it's going to take to end this. How far does he have to go? The challenger struggling for anything here.
Yeah, this is troubling. Can only hold on for so long now.
To the arm.
The fight is being taken to Sheamus.
And credit where credit's due. He's kept his cool and has found openings against the Celtic Warrior.
Agonizing.
Honing in on the arm.
Boom.
Bang.
Arm breaker in position.
Chance to retain here. The champ might have put this one to bed.
Makes a cover. Retains the title. Now let's take a look back at these guys in action.
Here is your winner, and
Tag Team Championships on the... WWE tag titles are the light at the end of the tunnel in this tag team match, and we are starting things off with Alan Shelley and Chris Sabin. And in the other corner, they will be dealing with Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano.
The cohesiveness of these two teams are about to be put to the test, and championship gold is on the line. I promise you, this is something you don't want to miss. Oh, man.
There's not much room out there.
Are you kidding me? Off the apron to the floor.
The champ knows exactly how to use the hardest part of the ring to their advantage. Ow, heartbreaker.
Foot in the corner now.
Great wherewithal from Ciampa. A loading elbow. Crucial moment. Bang! What a knee.
Carefully measured.
Again? Another knee drop. And now that's some nasty offense imposed on Shelley.
You can tell Tommaso was zeroed in on his opponent.
Bicycle knee strike. Ouch. Ciampa has quickly taken control.
Ciampa is so systematic with his offense.
Oh, that'll weaken your arm.
Just mounted with punches and a stop to the gut, too.
Catches the leg.
Find some payback with their own reversal. Tag made. And he got to his partner.
A running hurricanrana.
Beautiful.
The champ showing that quickness.
Misses the target.
Going right after the neck. Neck breaker. Bam.
Kick lands. And the elbow nailed it. Spin kick to the midsection. Stellar pins again. The challenger really taking it on the chin here.
Gargano showing that hardened resolve that's taken him so far in this industry.
An overbearing amount of offense against Sabin here.
And a full court press applied to Sabin.
And retaliates with a counter. Rear super kick.
Nasty. What a hot shot. Sent all the way to the outside.
Spike face first.
And he is directed into the corner.
With the wrong gun. And he avoids what is coming. Super kick.
He makes the tag here.
Takedown, the arm is trapped. Crossface applied.
This is the moment breaking up the hold there.
Big clothesline.
Johnny anticipated that.
Snelling. These superstars have endured so much punishment.
Certainly looking worse for wear, but the tide can shift at any moment.
Drop kick. There's the tag. Seated arm trap elbows. Vicious. Wicked kick.
Take off.
Through the air. And connects.
You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off.
And he slides him back to the mat. Send into the corner.
Ciampa looking to end this right here, right now. Fairy tale ending.
And there it is. The title's not going anywhere tonight. Got the cover. Looking to hang on to the title.
Got him. And the tag titles stay put.
No doubt it was a good one. Here's another look.
Here are your winners, and
The WWE Women's Tag titles are up for grabs here tonight.
Bell rings for the Women's Tag Team Championships in this good old tag team matchup. We're in for a real treat. B-Fab and Naomi. And across from them, they will be squaring off with Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill.
When you're at the top of the mountain in the tag team division, every other team wants to knock you off of it. That's what this championship match is all about.
Quick reflex is so important in a match like this. Stops the kick. She counters it. Ooh. Belair gets countered. Oh, driving the elbow. Belair able to adapt. Big clothesline. Big time spine buster.
Could lead to a big time win.
Oh my goodness, what an impactful STO. Stops that offense from connecting.
Here's a reminder of the power of the EST. Some Hall of Fame vibes. Grand Slam.
Bianca Belair with the power. KOD. That's it. The title's going nowhere.
Insults have been hurled both in person and online, but now here's the pin. Title could be decided.
That's a surprising move from her here.
Oh, that'll flatten you right out. She decides to tag out.
Ooh, double axe handle.
The challenger struggling for anything here.
Yeah, she has seen better days. Today is not one of them.
Might get a submission. No.
Targeting the throat there.
Look at this.
Oh, from the rope.
Ooh, shot.
Oh, Miss Wiley, this could pick up the win here. And she's able to stop the count early.
Where in the world does one find such strength at this stage to kick out that early in the count? Ooh.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
Pow, what a shot. Oh, an overbearing amount of offense against Naomi here.
Cargill just
Cargill from behind with a double chicken wing hoists her opponent up into the sky. We could be here all night. Jaded.
We might be moments away from crowning a new champ. Ooh, oh my goodness.
Late pin, championship on the line.
Yes, they did it. New tag team champs.
Whenever tag team is on the docket, the mayhem multiplies. Here's the proof.
Here are your winners, and
Here we go, guys. This contest is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
In very short order, this has become a highly coveted title here in WWE. Every guy wants to get their hands on it and take their turn as heavyweight champ.
It's about proving you're one of the best in this business today. One of these men is about to do just that.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done. Systematic attack on that arm.
Vice-like grip on the trapezius muscle. This is terribly painful.
Just muscling up their opponent into the gut-wrench suplex.
The champ flexing undeniable power. An incredible sign of dominance over the challenger.
Attacking the arm.
Great way to break down your opponent.
The challenger enduring the punishment.
That shows you the ring general's genius in action.
Things now not going well for CM Punk.
Punk needs to be resourceful. Find a moment to strike.
Vice-like grip on the trapezius muscle. This is terribly painful.
Ian pulls off the reversal. Uranagi by Punk. He turns it.
Wasting no time. Anaconda Vice is cinched in.
He's in excruciating pain. The hold locked in tight.
Yet he's still struggling.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. German suplex. A non-stop assault from Gunther here.
And inch by inch, Gunther's chipping away at the competition.
How do you win a no DQ match or even survive it?
By being fearless, you can't let this chaotic and dangerous match intimidate you into playing it safe.
Gunther catches him by surprise.
Is able to...
CM Punk looking...
Gunther moved at the right time.
The ring general.
Driven down with the powerbomb. The champ is in control.
The way these superstars have been clashing over the past couple of weeks, there's been this feeling that something is coming.
Who knows, Cole? These competitors don't see eye to eye. That's definitely created friction as of late. But who's to say where that friction takes them?
Gunther with his opponent all the way. Powerbomb. This might be it. The champ might keep it here.
Celebration begins. Enjoying the victory here tonight. Opponent, obviously a sore loser.
Oh, Cole, I got a feeling this story is far, far from over.
Sign me up for a rematch.
The ring general Gunther standing tall in the ring here tonight.
Dealing with Gunther is no simple task. Gunther's absolutely unwavering in the ring, and one chop from him feels like you've just been shot by a cannon.
Yeah, Corey, I don't envy anyone who has to go toe-to-toe with Gunther.
But the devil's work is never done, and Karrion Kross is living proof of that. With a combination of intense ruthlessness and devious mind games, Kross isn't someone you look past. He's someone who runs through you, mind, body, and soul.
Proved to be an effective distraction.
This is pure chaos. They were totally blindsided. Assailing the joints of the leg.
Just never had a chance to block any of those. He almost got caught by that one.
Gunther quick to the counter. And he gets set back into the ring. What are they doing here?
Making the arm numb makes your opponent very vulnerable.
Ooh, oh, man.
And the knee.
Gunther, thunderous clothesline.
That's Gunther reminding us all who calls the shots.
Gunther wants to finish this. Powerbomb.
Gunther might just have it.
This one is over. Now let's take a look back at some of the great action.
Here's your winner,
Here we go with the ruthless Akam set for one-on-one action here. No mercy, sheer destruction. That's what Akam is all about.
Yeah, Akam isn't content just beating his opponents. He wants to do whatever he can to break them. From Akam's perspective, the more pain he can inflict, the better.
It's that vicious mindset that continues to make Akam so dangerous in the ring.
But Finn Balor's become obsessed with accumulating power and wreaking havoc on anyone who stands in the way of his goals.
Balor's always been a certified threat, but now he's off the leash. So if you want to put yourself in a very dangerous position, then get in Balor's way and see what happens.
And Balor stringing together some good offense.
Finn's at full throttle.
Ooh, strong kick.
Devastating elbow.
He's definitely been worn down a little.
Even more precise offense from Finn there.
Running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Manages to reverse it.
Inverted face lock.
Driven down with an elbow to the heart.
And I think Finn just silenced every shred of skepticism with that move.
From the top.
Misses big time.
And the count doesn't even begin.
You know, I've noticed some friction lately between these superstars.
Man, that was some win tonight, but I believe they could be hurt.
Now, even the winner looking worse for wear after a brutal matchup.
I got a feeling this superstar is going to be feeling the effects from this matchup for a long, long time.
And all we can do in this moment is hope that the damage is not too severe.
The black sheep of the Mysterio family, Dominic seems hell-bent on ruining his family's legacy.
Oh, give it a rest, Cole. Dirty Dom has forged his own path.
That's something that takes true guts. If you got to say something bad about Dom, I'm sure he'll have no problem taking care of it in the yard.
Okay, whatever. Yeah, the schoolyard maybe.
But then we've got Seth Rollins, the man we call the architect. Rollins is a cerebral superstar who's constantly adding new wrinkles to his in-ring approach, constantly innovating.
Seth Rollins truly is a mastermind between the ropes. He knows the game inside out.
Gets the reversal. What a counter.
Oh my gosh!
Sliding into the ring now.
Nice snap suplex.
We're not done just yet.
Part 2. And looking for the trifecta. Nicely done.
Each revolution was more impressive than the last.
Taking off from the ropes. Corey, how exactly do you get the better of an opponent like Seth Rollins? Someone with such a wealth of in-ring experience and success here in WWE.
You just have to remember that all of Rollins' success and experience has come with a physical cost.
Look at the high.
Dirty Dom on point with the frog splash.
But is that enough for Dominic? What a kick out. I can't believe what we're seeing from Seth Rollins tonight.
That was the home run shot that got robbed at the fence. And Dominic is really dialed in right now.
And this is what you have to do against Rollins. Reopening those old battle wounds and making Rollins suffer.
Seth Rollins is taking some damage, and he could be done very soon.
It's time to catch that second, maybe even third wind. Of the three amigos. Really just laying it in.
Lands the knee.
What a kick. Dominic ascends to the top.
Look at the high.
Splash by Dominic Mysterio.
That's going to keep Rollins down.
And the victory. We've got some time to take another look at some of the highlights from that one.
Here is your winner,
And it's Dakota Kai looking to get a singles victory under her belt here tonight.
Dakota Kai is always scheming, always has a plan or two in her back pocket. In some ways, Dakota's ambition is actually admirable. It got her plenty of success in WWE after all. But that same ambition has driven Dakota to backstab, deceive, and manipulate on more than one occasion.
Yeah, Byron, Dakota Kai's ambition could get her the win here, but you have to wonder at what cost.
And Lyra Valkyria is still legacy of the Irish goddess of war and fights as they did centuries ago.
I don't know anything about Celtic mythology, but I do know Valkyria is a superior strategist and a technical wizard in the ring. Into a Hurricane Rana, spiked him.
And Lyra is brought to a disadvantage now.
Valkyria needs to figure things out.
It's her devastating kicks that helped Dakota Kai make a name for herself in this industry. Corey, should we expect her to rely on those same skills to win this match?
Well, if Kai's smart, she'll use every trick she has up her sleeve, Cole, because the word is out.
Quickly transition, shoulders are down. Points out in two.
She just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again. Oh, here it comes! Dakota Kai!
Detonation kick!
Has Dakota settled this?
Makes the cover! Dakota Kai gets the win in an impressive fashion. Let's take another look at these women in action.
here is your winner, Dakota Kai.
We're underway with Rhea Ripley. Ripley wants to take down the establishment, leaving it in a heap with fallen opponents scattered amongst the wreckage.
Rhea calls herself the Eradicator. She turns people's lives into nightmares and obliterates their world. An opponent's demise is a celebration of Rhea's power.
This woman is a physical anomaly. Since Ripley's embraced the darkness, she's become more powerful than she ever imagined. The more darkness she brings, the more brutality she releases.
But Bayley is ready in the other corner. And if there's one thing she knows how to do, it's push herself and her opponent to the absolute limit. Bayley never gives anything less than 100% in the ring. So if you're going to stand toe-to-toe with her, you have to expect to do the same.
And Bayley's having trouble managing his onslaught.
Precision attacks, courtesy of Rhea Ripley.
Bayley has proven time and time again that she's not a superstar you can look past. Corey, what's the strategy for facing Bayley head-on?
Get in her face. Don't let up on Bayley or allow her to build up any momentum. Just stay on Bayley like a rabid animal. Then you're not passively looking at her. You're actively working to tear through her.
Ouch.
Drop kick.
Oh, right on the arm.
Not good.
Man. Now Rhea asserting control.
And this is how you keep Bayley from building up anything. Staying on her, working to tear her apart.
Ooh, right to the arm. You don't see this every day. The claw right to the shoulder of her opponent.
I love it. I want to see it more.
That was a hell of a maneuver there, guys. Rhea Ripley setting up her opponent. Here it comes.
The riptide.
Is it enough to put Bayley away?
2. And she's still in the game.
Bayley is displaying that die-hard spirit of hers, being able to kick out there.
Ripley needs to become a little bit more brutal to close this one out.
What a barrage of stops.
Brought down with a DDT.
Drops the elbow.
Oh, she was ready with the counter.
Rhea Ripley has her opponent up for the electric chair.
Oh, face buster.
Ripley fully unleashing her inner darkness.
Looking to inflict as much suffering as...
Ripley has things right where she wants them. Here we go. Riptide.
No doubt Ripley just ended this.
2 count. And this one is over. A lot of action in that match. Let's have a look.
Here is your winner.
Trying to navigate the terrain of this fatal four-way match will be no easy task for any of these superstars. Things are now underway with Stephanie Becaire, Cora Jade, Shotzi, and Gigi Dolan.
Now this is exactly the situation where you heed the advice to keep your head on a swivel.
Oh, yeah. A match like this is all about timing and strategizing. There's no easy way to come out of a fatal four-way the victor. You have to be smarter, or at the very least, luckier than 3 other superstars to come away with the win. A no DQ stipulation means you have to throw your regular playbook out the window, because it's not going to save you here.
Kick to the knee. La Maestro cradle, perfectly applied.
Meanwhile, here's Becaire. Single leg drop kick.
She's got nowhere to go.
What a headbutt.
Stephanie with the counter. What a forearm. Nothing fancy there. A demoralizing attack on Shotzi there.
I think she still has time to collect herself and get back in this, Cole.
Vicious headbutt.
And, oh, man, look at this. That last shot busted her open.
Cora left an opening. What a headbutt. Vicious. Cora can't find a foothold in this match.
And Stephanie cannot be stopped right now.
Super kick. And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather.
Go ahead and eat defeat. Now here's the curve. Looking to secure the victory. She still fights out in one.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
And gets sent right into the corner.
Clubbing blow to the back. Middle rope for a giant DDT.
Well, Gigi's certainly seen better days.
Shotzi perched up top. Here we go.
Oh, she missed.
Thunderous kick comes down. Very effective.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got. Gigi Dolan has her opponent on. Oh my, the Gigi driver. And it can be all over for Stephanie. Looks like there's some more fight left in her.
That is firing your biggest shot, but leaving your prey left standing. Time to reload. Drop right across the neck.
Running Hurricanrana.
What a forearm.
The count, kick to the gut. And there's the SVP.
Stephanie could have this one.
2. And she just stopped the pin. Back to Shotzi. Oh! Ooh, what a damaging blow. Drop kick. Right on the money. Big impact.
Cutting off the offense in a nasty chop block.
We're seeing an unbelievable performance in front of us.
And how these competitors are still surviving is beyond explanation. Elbow puts an end to that.
And she's fought.
Oh, look out.
She got her shoulders down. Meanwhile, here's McCarron.
Oh, boy.
German suplex. Drop kick. Right on the muck.
Taken down. Nicely done.
She fights her shoulder up before one.
Are you kidding me? Not even a 1 count.
Drop kick. The cover. The cover. And a kick out at 2. What a match. Clothesline.
Well, that'll leave a mark.
Oh, what a kick. Oh.
Lock the arm drag, rolls through, pinning combination.
Shoulders up before 2.
Her iron will on display for the world to see.
The arm absorbing the damage.
And she just avoided some serious damage.
Right over the left field bleachers.
And she's getting into dangerous waters here.
Looks like the gas tank is running past E now. And now applying extra pressure. This is agonizing.
Ooh. Go ahead and eat defeat. Shotzi could be out.
Ending the 3 count.
And then back to Dolan. Leg drop. And Stephanie has picked up the pace.
Destructive amount of work being done to Shotzi right now.
Look at their opponent.
Package backbreaker.
No way. Stealing her opponent's move? She has too much pride to go down to her own move.
Can't put this one away even after that big maneuver.
Aggressive side slam.
She breaks it up.
What is this? Come on, Ray.
There's no way she can continue on for much longer.
Yeah, she is really looking out of sorts here.
Drop kick. Right on the money.
Oh, gut.
Now here's McCurry, looking to secure the victory. She kicked out. How the hell did she kick out?
Where is she finding the strength?
This is unreal.
The curve, kick to the gut.
Down into SVB. Jade is in big trouble.
2 count. It's over. Baker gets it done. That had to be one of the matches of the year. Let's take another look at some of the action.
Here is your winner.
This match is officially underway. Charlie Dempsey is all business here.
Charlie Dempsey doesn't care about the pageantry. He doesn't care about the pomp and circumstance. You're not going to see him goof off or mess around. All Dempsey cares about is the fight.
That proving just how tough he is. Dempsey is quite the determined young man, as hard-nosed as they come.
And then there's the Don, Tony D'Angelo, a real-life inspiration both in and out of the ring. Tony's got street smarts, he's got ring smarts, and of course, he's got business smarts.
Yeah, D'Angelo really is inspiring, Corey. I know some people suggest that he's not on the level and that his businesses are illegitimate, but if that were the case, I think we'd know. After all, we're journalists. Oh, the arm taking the brunt of that.
And Charlie wasn't as focused as he should be and paid for it there.
Nothing new for him here. He's faced worse.
Ooh, bullseye.
Oof, putting their full weight on the arm.
Working to neutralize that arm.
Kick to the back.
Dempsey at the mercy of his opponent.
Dempsey needs to find an opening fast. Oh!
Spectacular counter into a dragon screw.
Into a monkey flip.
I've seen Saxton thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Please don't.
Top counters to gain the advantage.
Oh, man.
Tony D'Angelo hyping up the crowd.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Arm drag provides an escape.
Uh-oh.
Boom, scattered that one. Oh, an axe handle. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Strikes with a kick.
Ooh.
Oh!
What a barrage of stomps.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stomp someone like that.
Kick to the back.
And he just has to be in indescribable pain.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even matter at this point.
D'Angelo showcasing his strength.
You can't expect any sympathy from D'Angelo here.
And here we go. Spine buster.
That could ground Dempsey for
And
good.
going for the pin. It's over. All in a night's work. Now's a good time to look at some of the highlights from that last matchup.
your winner, Tony D'Angelo.
Charlie Dempsey certainly didn't come here tonight thinking... The woman known as the beautiful... Here we go with Julia looking more than ready to compete. That fire in Julia's eyes, it really is unmatched.
Well, that's because Julia comes from the uber-competitive Japanese wrestling scene, Cole, where not only did she have to stand out, she had to hit hard. And Julia does both those things better than just about anyone these days.
Yeah, there's a reason she's known as the beautiful madness. There's no taking Julia lightly in the ring.
And Lola Vice is across the ring looking to prove once again that her fists don't lie.
Vice has made it clear she believes she's the greatest WWE superstar to come from the world of mixed martial arts. And she's willing to do whatever it takes to prove that. And just for the uninitiated, whatever it takes... Being pushed aside and forced into the corner. Oh!
Oh, man! Smart, attacking the arm.
And Vice wasn't showing any mercy there.
Yeah, Julia delivering the pain.
Constant attacks from Julia.
It's all Julia right now. Targeting a body part, working the arm. Measured kick to the vertebrae. Ooh.
Vice is ready for that one.
Targeting the arm now. Loading a big kick to the back.
And a slap, too. Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
She knew how to evade that.
Vice has taken a lot of damage on her face, and it is showing now.
Corey, Lola Vice has really proven herself since her transition from MMA to pro wrestling. As an opponent, how do you try to halt the kind of momentum Vice clearly has behind her?
Well, you bring up a good point, Cole, which is why an opponent has to take Lola Vice.
And quickly now, shoulders down for the win. She wins! She wins! Let's take another look at these ladies going toe-to-toe.
Here is your winner.
There's the bell, and the fight's on with Eddie Thorpe. Eddie's a ferocious competitor who fights with, as he puts it, the always alpha mentality.
That's right, Michael. Eddie's pride and determination come from his Native American ancestry, which powers him to be fearless in the face of any challenge.
Eddie has incredible resilience and is on a mission to prove himself. Thorpe is fighting to reach his destiny to be at the top WWE.
And all ego is not just a nickname.
Uh-oh, suicide dive.
My God, launched like a ballistic missile.
Showing zero regard for anyone's well-being.
As obnoxious as Ethan Page is, no one can deny his in-ring acumen and veteran experience. With that in mind, Corey, what's the strategy got to be for taking on all ego?
Well, you got to bring the fight to Ethan Page. You can't let him get even a second to think about things, because in that second, he can turn it all around on you. Stay on Page. Don't let him breathe, and don't let up. Wow. Stomp to the guts. Oh,
An insult to injury.
That was a strong kick.
Able to slip out of that one. Oh, man, what a boot.
Oh, right on the arm. Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine.
And a kick.
Oh, God.
Got to respect the strategy to work over the arm. Wear and tear of this match is clearly starting to get to him.
And now is the time to dig deep, to start tapping into your stamina reserves.
Just a relentless assault from Thorpe.
Yeah, this is the tactic you've got to take against Ethan Page. Staying on him, refusing to let him breathe, not letting up. Page is all out of sorts.
He's doing it.
Going for the pin. No, he pops the shoulder before 3.
Not yet.
Ooh. Oh, what a clubbing blow. Big boot.
Boom! Oh! The crowd is fired up. Page is fired up.
And we have a pin attempt.
No, a kick out. He clearly has no intention of staying down.
Oh, the elbow connects. Headed up to the top turnbuckle.
From the heavens, big time splash.
Cover, cover, cover.
Got the shoulder up at the last possible moment.
This is amazing. He gets out of the way.
Insecurity finds its mark.
And look at this.
Thorpe might have this in the bag.
Into the pinfall for the victory. Referee was about to help the winner celebrate. They wouldn't have none of that.
And good on him for being ready. Fending off the attackers.
What is it you always say, Graves? Got to have eyes in the back of your head.
At all times. This is exactly why.
When Duke Hudson puts on the colors of Chase University, he becomes filled with pride and transforms into a different type of athlete.
Duke's filled with the spirit of Chase U and puts everything he has on the line every time he competes.
Duke can take a beating just as well as he can dish one out. Duke's fought his way up the ranks and is considered the MVP of Chase U.
And then there's Nathan Frazier, as dynamic an in-ring competitor as they come here in WWE.
Yeah, Nathan Frazier is so impressive every time he steps foot in a wrestling ring. Truly blink and you'll miss it in action. 2.
And he slides him back to the mat. Ascending the ropes.
Take off!
Ah, jeez. Already he's taken on some damage.
Are you surprised, Byron?
Well, it is no disqualification, but this is going to be an uphill battle for this superstar.
He's not going to let him interrupt anything.
He took care of that in a hurry.
Not giving him a chance to start anything. When you're not concerned about the rules, you have to think your mind runs a little wild, Corey.
Run wild.
Point of stuck to this interference. He's not letting anyone interfere here. Able to defend himself. Pin out. Not so fast. He's not letting him get involved. Getting stopped in their tracks. Putting a stop to this interference.
And Frazier needed that badly.
Maybe Frazier's found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
Oh! And he goes for the pin. And he gets his shoulder up before the count.
Not a very effective pin attempt.
Uh-oh.
Bang! He finds a counter. Uh-oh. Scorpion death drop.
Good night.
Uh-oh. Way up high. And a crucifix bomb. Dude, that might have put it away. 2. On a win. Wow, he's going to celebrate all night long. Now let's look back at that amazing action.
Here is your winner, dude.
Oh, boy, here we go. Tag team matchup underway.
There is a tremendous amount of trust that goes with being a tag team. Your future is not only in your hands, but in the hands of your partner as well. That's something to keep in mind during this one. Ooh!
Short clothesline, not finished yet.
Another? Yes, 2. Trifecta. Boom. Boom. What a shot. Naomi put a stop to that. Into a monkey flip.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
Ooh, and fights back. Laid out with a power slam. Nasty stomp of the arm. She's looking a little drained now.
Cargill held nothing back on that attack.
Uh-oh, look at this! Slingshot! Now shoulders down.
Here we go.
She was close to the end there.
Just barely, but it counts.
Jay dodges that attack.
About Trace.
Oh, to the arm. Terrible.
Vice-like grip on the trapezius muscle.
This is how you wear down your opponent.
An overbearing amount of offense against Naomi here.
Naomi needs to be resourceful in this situation. The unparalleled strength of Jade Cargill on display as she executes Jaded. Will Jade end this?
You feel that in the air? She put in the work. Now she's looking for the payoff.
Barely kicks out.
She just won't stay down.
And she makes the tag. Oh, and a spear!
Arm stomp. Uh-oh.
Oh, she retaliates. Producing a trampling. Ooh, tough hit to the legs.
Shows great wherewithal there.
Look at this incredible power.
The gorilla press.
Fly Belair into the moonsault.
Precision offense into the pin. Big time win in this tag team match.
Whenever tag team is on the docket, the mayhem multiplies. Here's the proof.